Myself! I'm talking to myself! And it's hard to do that when you're here. Ow, I just banged my nails against the wall. Ma. Nope. Okay. Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Christina. This is my channel, Christina's Chapters, and today we'll be doing the reading habits tag. So I am constantly going to be going back and forth because I have it on my iPad. Sorry. I'm trying to film this video so it's not so long so I don't hate myself when editing this video because I've already tried doing a whole bunch of takes when my boyfriend was home and it was awkward and I'm already rambling. So let's get into the video! Let's get into the video before I start talking my brains out and I run out of storage. The first question is, do you have a certain place at home for reading? No. I don't. I mean, I end up reading either on my bed or on my couch. It really just depends on what I'm feeling. More than likely, I'm reading on my couch just because it's the most comfortable, and if I read in bed for too long, I tend to fall asleep. But I don't have a specific spot, but I do have a spot on the couch that I specifically... Did I just contradict myself? Yes. Yes, you did, Christina. I don't have to be in one spot, and that's not my specific spot, but I do prefer to be on the couch. Usually, that's just where I tend to read, because if I'm on my bed for too long, I will fall asleep. We're doing this fast. Next question. Bookmark a random piece of paper. I can show you. Bookmark! I keep all my bookmarks in here. I have a ton. So yes, I use bookmarks. I love bookmarks. Question number 3. Can you just stop reading, or do you have to stop after a chapter / a certain amount of pages? I can just stop reading. It does not matter. I would prefer to finish either on like a page break or on a chapter, but I have literally stopped in the middle of like, this piece of hair hates me. I mean, I have stopped in just the middle of a paragraph, in the middle of a sentence. I've done that too. And I'll just go back. I will say, even if I stop in like a middle of a page, I will end up just rereading the page from top to bottom. But I can just stop anywhere. I don't have to finish the page, even though I will try to. But if I'm tired of falling asleep, I'll just stop reading. That does not bother me at all. Alright, question number 4. Do you eat or drink while reading? 99% of the time, I have a drink in my hand. 97% of the time, that drink is coffee. I am a coffee addict. Oh, wait, my Dunkin'! As I was saying, I'm a coffee addict. I love coffee. I do end up drinking it mostly when I read. If not, then I have tea. I don't usually eat when I read. I don't usually do it just because it bothers me when I have to, like, pick up the fork because then I lose my page and I lose where I'm at. And it's too much multitasking for me. I can't handle all that. That's a little too much. But I do prefer to drink and read always. Like, I love going to cafes, and I will end up actually just drinking and reading all the time. But eating and reading is kind of like a hit or miss. If I have a snack that I can actually snack on, then sometimes I will. But a lot of my favorite snacks get my fingers dirty, and I don't like to get my pages dirty. So it's a little bit of a pet peeve. But yeah, I cannot answer these questions in one sentence. It just doesn't happen. Question number 5. Multitasking. Music or TV while reading? No. I cannot do music or TV while reading, but I can do an ambiance. My favorite thing to listen to while I read are fireplaces. You can ask my boyfriend. It's literally my favorite thing in the world to listen to the point where I bought wood-wicked candles that sound like you're burning wood. Because I love the sound of fire crackling. It's my favorite thing in the world. I'm not listening to that, then I'm listening to some other type of ambiance. But ambiance, yes. Anything with words, I can't do. This is not going to be a short video. Question number 6. One book at a time or several at once? I never read one book at a time. I'm currently in the middle of like 3 or 4 books. I never read one book at a time because I am a mood reader and I'm always in a different mood for a book, and that's just how I am. I am at least reading 2 books at a time because I always have a physical read and an audiobook. Always. Always. That might have been the shortest answer I've given. Question number 7. Reading at home or everywhere? Everywhere. I can read everywhere and anywhere. I bring my books with me everywhere. I don't have a specific place where I have to read. I prefer to read at home. I get most of my reading done while at home, but I can read anywhere. My favorite thing to do is just going outside. And I like to walk and read a lot, which is difficult because I'm very clumsy and I tend to trip a lot. I can read anywhere. That's never been a problem for me. Question number 8. Reading out loud or silently in your head? Silently in my head, but sometimes I will read out loud. Not often. Like, if I can't understand what I'm reading, I will reread it in my head, and then if I still don't get it, I will reread it out loud. There are some times when, like, I'll get bored, and I'm by myself, and I'll just read the book and make voices for each character, I should say, and I'll, like, pretend to, narrate it to myself. That's literally what I do anyway, but I don't know. It's weird. I'm a weird person, okay? Let me be. I'm sorry. Question number 9. Do you read ahead or even skip pages? No, I don't. I never read ahead. Sometimes if I, like, see a little thingy, like, in the middle of the page, my eyes will go there, but then I'll go up and I'll just cover it. I do not read ahead. I do not skip pages. I read everything. I do read the book from first page to last page. It's just something that I do. Question number 10. Breaking the spine or keeping it like new? I try not to break the spine, but if I do it, I don't care. This book, I tried, but I was reading it like this, people, like this. Like, I could barely read the damn words, okay? It was a problem. But my butt just hit my bookshelves. Anyway, I tried to not break the spine, but it was just impossible. Like, it was just impossible, and thankfully you just can't see it. I don't really have a book where the spine is so cracked. Oh, I have my Harry Potter book. This one, the spine's cracked, but it's because I've read this book multiple times. Good story. Terrible person whoever wrote it, but we do not name people like that here on this channel. Next question! And I was kind of hoping this was going to be a short video, but it's definitely not going to be. Question number 11. Do you write in your books? Yes, I do. I do write in my books. I sometimes annotate, and if I'm annotating, yes, I write in my books. There's something about just, like, going back and rereading this that'll just be super satisfying. I'm not against writing in my books. I enjoy to write in my books. I will say, I don't annotate all my books. Oh, that one I annotated the crap of. But I don't write in all of my books. I will only write in books that I know I'm actually going to especially love, or if there are certain books I just include quotes and stuff that I just love so much I have to annotate. This was an anticipated read that I knew I was going to adore. Yeah. I love doing it, and I do end up having a color coding system depending on the book and what I choose to make the color coding system. So yes, I write in my books. This is not going to be a short video. Now, there's like sub ones. I don't know if this is actually it, but this is the reader's tag that I just happened to find, so I'm going to do the questions. So the next question is, when do you find yourself reading? Morning, afternoon, evening, whenever you get the chance, or all the time? Whenever I get the chance, like, I did it this morning. If I go to work and I'm like 5 to 10 minutes early, I'll just sit in my car and read. I do most of my reading in the evening, usually when I come home from work and I've showered and done the whole thing. And I'll just kind of chill out and read. I don't watch TV. Books are my entertainment, so I do one of two things. I either read or watch BookTube. So I don't really watch TV. So the way people watch TV, this is the way I read. it's just kind of what I do. I can literally pick up a book whenever. Kind of just it. So, yeah. Anytime I get the chance to pick up a book, I pick it up. That's just me. That's always been me since, like, I was a little girl. Like, that's always been me. Okay, the next question. I'm sorry, I lost count and I just don't feel like it, but I'll keep it somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere. What is your best setting to read in? A cafe. A cafe is my favorite setting to read in. I've gone. I'm going to sound weird for this, but I have fallen in love with reading on my roof. Love reading on my roof. I live on the 3rd floor, and I have access to my roof, and I just go on there, and when it's beautiful and sunny outside, I can hear the birds chirping, and it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. I love it so much. But a cafe is my favorite setting because it's just usually me and coffee and a book. I don't know what it is about a cafe, but it's just like the right atmosphere to read, you know? I don't know what I'm doing with my hands. I'm sorry. The next question. What do you do first, read or watch? I'm guessing this is probably in comparison to movies. If I have an interest in it, I'll read the book first, then watch it. If I don't have an interest in it, but the TV show looks good, then I'll watch it. For example, the Grishaverse. I don't have any interest in reading Shadow and Bone, but I do have an interest in reading Six of Crows. I read Six of Crows. I want to read Crooked Kingdom. Where's my finger? I read Six of Crows. I want to read Crooked Kingdom. That's all I really want to read. I have no interest in reading Shadow and Bone. Just personally, it doesn't seem like something I would actually like. I also don't have any interest in reading her other book. What's that called? King of Scars. But I did love Ninth House by Lee Verdugo. That was an amazing book. But the Grishaverse in general, I don't really have much interest in, minus Six of Crows. But I will end up watching the show. I just won't read the entire Grishaverse series or at all. Just Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom. That's really it. Next question. What format do you prefer? Audiobook, ebook, or physical book? Anything but an ebook. Ebooks are not my favorite format. I do love audiobooks. I also love to physically read. If I had to choose one, I would pick physically reading over everything and anything. My absolute favorite way is listening to an audiobook as I physically read simultaneously. That's my favorite format to read, depending on especially the genre. But if I had to choose between audio, ebook, or physical, I would choose physical. It's just what I prefer. Next question. Do you have a unique habit when you read? A unique habit? I don't know. Do I? I mean, I can just start reading. Is that a unique habit? Like, I can just drop everything I'm doing and start, and also just stop reading and start something else. I don't know a unique habit that I have when reading. I guess just the fact that I can just pick up a book and read. Like, let's say my boyfriend and I are in the middle of watching something, if I'm not interested in it, I will stop in the middle of an episode and pick up my book. Actually, you know what? Xavier, Jan's boyfriend, I mean, it was a matter of time before I mentioned Jan in the video, right? But Xavier, Jan's boyfriend, so me, Jan, Naomi, and Xavier were all on, like, a personal reading sprint on, I believe, Saturday night. And Xavier actually made a point. He's like, I find it so cool and interesting that you guys can just stop in the middle of a conversation and just read. Like, me and Jan were literally in a conversation about something. I forgot. I think it was about Akamath. We were in a conversation, and then she was like, well, we're reading. I was like, well, I'm up. And it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. And me and her just stopped talking, and then I read 50 pages like that. Like, and I'm so used to that. I've always done that. It's not weird to me, but I guess, like, once Xavier said it, I got it. And my boyfriend has also said the same thing, so. I guess that's the unique thing. I don't know anything else that I do that's unique when I read. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just boring when I read. I just read. Last question. Do book series have to match? They don't have to. They don't. They don't have to. I prefer them to. have to? No. Do I like it better when they do? Yes. Do I prefer to have them match? Yes. Will I purposely buy a book to make sure it matches? Most likely. I don't know. Usually all of mine match. It's just a preference. I adore showing off my books, so I do like to have them a specific way, even though everyone that looks at them has no idea what the heck they're looking at, but I do. I do like my book series to match. That's the video. It only took 23 minutes. Are you kidding me? 23 minutes? Oh God, when will I ever learn to shut up? That's the video. Thank you all so much for watching. If you liked the video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Keep a lookout for more coming soon. This is my channel, Christina's Chapters. I'm Christina, and I'll see you in another video coming soon. Bye.